Hey guys, welcome to our special People Now Holiday Home Show. We have a ton of extravagant celebrity holiday homes to get you dreaming of warmer weather. But first, we're talking about the most expensive, luxurious, and historic homes that have been on the market this year. It's incredible. Can't wait to dive into this. Here with me to discuss these enviable estates are People's Home and Travel editor Mackenzie Schmidt and People's Home and Travel associate editor Megan Stein. Thank you both for being here.
Of course.
It's good to talk to you. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay, I know you guys live and breathe this stuff. For me, it's kind of new territory and I love it. Let's dive right in. I don't know about you guys, but when winter arrives, I already start dreaming about the summer and the weekend getaways. This stunning property is actually the summer home of Jackie O that she frequented as a child. How amazing is this? Mackenzie, how much does it cost to vacation like the former First Lady?
Quite a bit. The house was initially listed for about $40 million.
Oh, should I write the check now or we'll wait? Okay.
And then eventually came down a little bit to about $30 million sold this summer.
So much more reasonable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, look at the fixtures, the space, everything, and then of course the story that goes along with it obviously helps that property value. I think I would go wild as a kid in that space, as I'm sure she did. My gosh, it's really lots of room there. What are some of the other features that this summer hideaway boasts, Mackenzie?
So it is a massive house. It's got 10 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a separate guest house, a separate pool house.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 2 separate structures. Obviously an incredible place to be a kid, play some hide and seek.
All right, so speaking of Long Island, let's move on here. Take a look at this century-old classic mansion. It looks like it could be straight from sort of F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. It's Gatsby-esque for sure. Megan, could it be the real-life version of that Gatsby mansion?
It looks like it, but unfortunately the timelines don't match up.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, the book came out in 1925 and the mansion was finished in 1926, so not the same.
Oh, not so far off though, actually, in the scheme of things. Anyway, but really impressive. I'm sure Gatsby would have thrown one of his signature parties in a space like this. It looks really incredible. What does the estate feature? What are some of the highlights?
Yeah, so it's 12,000 square feet. It has a beautiful oak-paneled library, 13 bedrooms, 8.5 baths, a private beach, 2 additional houses on the property. It's really stunning.
I love the ceilings we were seeing there, the stairwells, everything just looks so nice and artisan. Is that a word that I can use here?
Absolutely.
How much would it cost for someone to live like Gatsby in this?
So you would need to scrounge up just under $16.9 million.
You know what? Honestly, that's not as much as I thought it would be. It's still more than I would ever be able to pay.
Yeah,
but it's
maybe
not...
we can all just combine.
We can go in for that one. All right, mark that one down, you guys. Let's switch gears here. Some of the most expensive estates out there. Apparently, there's a home that boasts being the most expensive home in the country. There's got to be one, obviously. Mackenzie, how much is it and where is it?
It is going for a cool $250 million.
$250 million
and is located in Bel-Air, as you might expect.
Of course it's Bel-Air. What are some of the specs on this house?
So this house is massive, 38,000 square feet. It has several pools, 21 bathrooms, 2 master suites, and it comes with a fleet of vehicles, including several cars and a helicopter with a helipad.
Oh, I see it. The helipad there. It looks
roof.
like grass on different levels there on the tops of every section. Pools galore, and this huge garages and everything else.
Interior bowling alley. Private massage lounge.
I mean, it's for the person that never wants to leave, ever. The modern recluse.
Yeah.
Basketball arena, maybe? No?
Sadly, I don't think there is a sporting arena, but plenty of entertaining space.
Room to grow.
Yes.
All right, whoever built this house, obviously, they cashed in and really went all out in everything that it has to offer. What else can you tell us about, in terms of, like the finest things here, the sprawling space, the cars, all of it is as top-notch as it gets, isn't it?
Absolutely, and oddly enough, this house was not built for a specific person. There was, of course, a client in mind, but it's actually a spec house, which means that it was built to be sold.
Anyone rich enough to live here? Is this
I'm sure. Thing? I mean, they built it, so they're expecting
someone is.
There is a client out there.
Got to be a pretty tiny market, right?
Yes, a very specialized market.
Really incredible. Wow, look at that. I could just watch this for days. Those cars are incredible. All right, as impressive and pricey as the Bel-Air digs are, it does not hold the title of the most expensive house in the whole world. Tell us, Megan, where is the most expensive home in the world?
So the most expensive home in the world is in Nice, France. It is $410 million.
Wow.
Yeah, so it costs a pretty penny to have that title. But it's 18,000 square feet, sits on about 35 acres, 14 bedrooms. It's insane. It has a library that has 3,000 books on plant life in it, which may seem extravagant, but it's because it has one of the top 10 botanical gardens in the world.
Really? So just part of the estate there, you get the botanical garden, throw it in to sweeten the deal.
It's just like an extra.
So for over $400 million, it sounds like an absolute dream. It looks like an absolute dream. It's got to be made of the finest materials. What are some of the unique details that the property features? Do you have any more of those?
Yeah, I mean, it overlooks the French Riviera, silk-covered walls. It's just crazy. And like I said before, it has 14 bedrooms, so plenty of room for friends and family to visit.
It looks like a royal estate, honestly, doesn't it? I mean, I feel like you could be showing me, you know, photos of one of the royal palaces or something.
Yeah, well,
maybe in its own way it is.
Yeah, you're not far off there. It's 187 years old. And the Belgian King Leopold II used to vacation there.
See?
And yeah, if you look, you can see that he has a photo of one of his mistresses. You can see it from the sitting room. So
it's still
up. A lot of scandal and great stuff.
Maybe the next person to buy the house for 400 some million can take that down and redo those photos.